Hey everyone, welcome to a new Zazzle video. Today we're going to be continuing the Zazzle playlist that we began not too long ago. I'll leave a link in the description to the Zazzle playlist if you want to see all the videos that we are constantly adding to this Zazzle playlist and gradually adding. Today we're going to be starting the very beginning of creating your very first product on Zazzle. We've spoken about some things like the different types of products, which is crucially important to understand before you start creating. We've talked about the purpose of Z-Rank, and we talked about the Zazzle platform as a whole and why it's probably a good idea to start gradually uploading to the platform. Regardless of your busy schedule, maybe adding, a little bit of time here and there, you can probably get some returns over a longer period of time and create some of that passive income here on Zazzle. So today, like I said, we're going to create a very, very basic approach and a basic understanding to uploading on Zazzle and how you can make that happen. The first thing is you need to be logged in to your Zazzle account. That is a creator account where you have the opportunity to sell different products. You can see here I have this button that says sell, and I have the ability to view things like my store, images, earnings, etc. Now this is a demo store, so there's no earnings here, but when you do create your account, you're going to be able to see just this. If you're not logged in, then you're going to be able to see some sort of account creation button that will allow you to do so. The next thing we have to do is we have to understand, like I said, the different types of products. We actually broke down the different types of products in one of our last videos. And if you remember the three different types of products, we have the occasional products, right? Things that are bought through occasion. We have the other category, which is essentially just products that might be interesting or caught somebody's attention. And of course, we have products that are in demand. So let's go ahead and get started by selecting these different products. When you watch the video that we created, right, in our series, in our playlist about the different kinds of products, you're going to now understand what type of products that you want to go after and what potentially can be more lucrative or more profitable. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pick a product to sell. Well, how do we pick a product to sell? I can first click on this button here, this hamburger menu, which is just 3 lines here, that show us all kinds of different product categories. We have wedding categories, invitation cards, business supplies, art wall decor, home and living, sports, and so on and so forth. I mean, it just goes on and on. But if you notice here, we have a section here that says create your own. And within the create your own section, there are, like I said, other different categories. The cool thing about this create your own, it shows us a plethora of products once we actually pick a set category. So for example, if I want to select, let's say, I don't know, let's look through. Let's pick something, office and school, for example. We have business cards, we have notebooks, we have ID badges, we have calendars, binders, small business supplies. Let's go ahead and select small business supplies, and we can actually look at some of these quote-unquote small business supplies, and we can look through them. And if you notice here, every single one of these products are white. There's no designs on them. There's no writing on them. There's nothing to be seen. The reason why it looks like this and it doesn't look like this is because this is what customers see when they search for a specific product. Another way that you can sell a specific product without selecting it is when you search for a product, you have different product ideas that show up here. So that says create your own design. I personally like to click on the menu, and I like to click create my own here, and I like to look at the different categories here when I'm picking, because like I said, once I pick a certain category, then it shows me a plethora of different products that I would normally not see over here. Does that make sense? That's actually a quick pro tip, because sometimes there are some products lurking in the depths that you might not have seen that you might really want to work on. So that's a little bit of a pro tip there. Anyways, so now that we go ahead and select view all here, we can see all kinds of different products. I mean, just a ton of them, right? A ton. So let's go ahead and select one of these different products. Let's select, for example, this rubber stamp. And when we want to add our own design to this product, all we have to do is click customize the design. Now the design is a 2-inch by 2-inch design. So if you're editing on Canva and creating a design on Canva, then it might be a good idea to mimic that kind of canvas size here on Canva. So what I did here with my size, I have it set at 2000 by 2000. You could go ahead and see the design hasn't changed. So it's 2000 pixels by 2000 pixels. Now I want to be clear, you don't have to do this every single time. You don't have to create 2000 by 2000 every time. It just simply depends on the product you want to sell. Okay, it just gives you the best option. In our case, sometimes we don't even have to create a canvas, a Canva canvas. We can just go straight to our canvas here on Zazzle, because Zazzle has this internal editing kind of design tool that is actually pretty cool and pretty nifty. So let's go ahead and get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just simply upload an image that I have from Fantasy Labs. Fantasy Labs, as you know, is a product that allows you to access all kinds of digital graphics. So let me go ahead and check out, let's say, folder number 1. And let's say I want to upload a stamp of, like, let's say this deer image or something like this. This is a cooler one, the blue one. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to take the image, I'm going to drag it and drop it right here. And as you can see, it's uploading. Now I can select the different kinds or different styles that the stamp can end up on the product, right? So I can select something like this. I can select something like this. I can select something like this even, or like this. Or I can scroll all the way to the right and have something like this, or somewhere in the middle of that. There's many different options. Right now, for what I'm deciding to do, I'm going to go with the solid style for the stamp, and I'm going to select this right here, and I'm going to hit apply. And you can see here that this exact stamp style, even though it has, or the image has a background to it, it will not show up on the preview of the actual stamp here. You could see the design kind of sits there, and it sits right on the wood. And it's actually a pretty cool design. And so once we go ahead and finish our work, and once again, this is a basic beginner's design. There will be other future videos where we do more advanced designs. We're going to go ahead and click done here. And once this is all completed, we just go over here and click the sell button. And that's assuming that you're satisfied with all the work. Now it comes down to doing the quote-unquote paperwork, I like to call it. You just enter the title, the category that it fits in, the description of the product. Of course, you have here different categories such as the events, the occasions, the product specifics here, and then, of course, your tags. If you want to learn how to tag on Zazzle, we have a course in the link in the description that teaches you Zazzle tagging with a more intuitive kind of learning strategy. First, we're going to give you a quiz to see what you know or what you don't know, and just go ahead and tag certain designs within the course. Then we're going to share what not to do within Zazzle tagging. And then what we're going to do is we're going to eventually be going over the results based on what you previously thought without learning any information. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over what to do. And then overall, your tagging is going to improve drastically over time by learning and seeing where the mistakes that you potentially make pretty often. Then you want to select your suitable audience. Of course, you have G, PG-13, and rated R. You have product visibility. I always keep this on public for everybody to access. And then, of course, you can allow people to customize the design if they want to. And then finally, you have your royalty. And once again, guys, as more time goes on, we're going to be creating different designs, different tutorials, and different, essentially, videos showing you how to set this stuff up. All right. So this is a great beginner video. And then once you're done, filling everything out, you just click post it. And that's as simple as it gets. All right, guys. So this is just the beginning. And if you've never uploaded to Zazzle before, then this is going to help you go ahead and get started for the very first time. I'll see you guys soon. And we're going to create more videos, like I said, on how to actually post some advanced designs on Zazzle. All right. I'll see you soon. Peace out. Bye.